In this video, I'm talking about CBD gummies and if they can help anxiety. Coming up. Hey, I'm Dan. I have Aspergers Syndrome, ADHD, OCD, and dyslexia. I make weekly videos on autism and mental health. So if you're new around here and want to learn more, remember to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any video. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video. So I took these CBD gummies for 5 days and I had a rather interesting result. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Aspie world. I'm Dan. For all of you guys who don't know me, I love to read comments. I read and reply to every single comment you guys make. So if you have tried CBD gummies before, if you tried CBD products before, or know anything about this subject, I'd love to know. Please put it in a comment in the comment section below and give me a cheeky follow on Instagram. So in this video, we're going to be covering what is CBD, what is CBD used for, why make CBD into gummies, how much CBD are actually in these gummies. We're going to look at the smell, taste, and texture of these specific ones I'm reviewing today. Also, I'll be discussing what effect they had on me. Do I prefer them to like CBD oils? And how can you get your hands on some of these? Okay, so this is the main event. This is the CBD gummies. They are a greenish grape flavored gummy, which is comes in a pack of 60. But you take one a day. So you got roughly about 2 months in this specific pack. I found them very, very interesting. The box is awesome. I love the color of these and I love the packaging. I just love really neat packaging. Look at this. Oh God, it's so good. I love it. Okay, so what is CBD? Let's get into it. Before we look at the details and the raw kind of, let's talk about CBD. What is it? So CBD is a cannabis oil, but it doesn't have the psychoactivity that THC has coming from the marijuana plant. So CBD is higher in the indica plant. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Part of the cannabis plant, because I think there's male and female cannabis plants. So the indica, I don't know which one it is, but so indica is high in CBD. So they use the indica plant to take the CBD out, which is how they make things like these gummies and the oils and like creams and stuff like that. And the cool thing about it is that it has no psychoactivity, which is more normally associated with cannabis and marijuana. So this is why CBD is legal in most countries. It's legal here in the UK now. It has been for a couple of years. And I know that it's legal in most of the USA and part of Europe and things like that. I'm not sure if it's legal everywhere in the world. I know that Australia are having an issue with it, even CBD oils. So I'm just kind of lucky that we live in a country where this is actually legally allowed. So what is CBD used for? And that's a great question. A lot of people use CBD for things like aches and pains. It's an anti-cancer supplement as well. Look, I don't know the science behind the specifics of it, but they do use it. A lot of people use it for, like a cancer prevention thing, just like eating healthy and things like that, like a food supplement. It's also used a lot for things like arthritis and fibromyalgia. And being on the autism spectrum, I know that fibromyalgia is very common within females on the autism spectrum. So CBD oils are used a lot there to help with that. But one of the main things that it's used for, and one of the main things I've used CBD for, is anxiety. Now, having Aspergers Syndrome, it comes with a whole host of crazy stuff, and one of the things is extreme anxiety. I get anxiety about kind of all kinds of crazy stuff. I get anxiety, social anxiety, daily anxiety, the postman putting stuff through the door, anxiety of people phoning me, picking up my phone, thinking like, oh my goodness, all this stuff really freaks me out. So I take CBD to try and feel a little less anxious and more relaxed in my day. And I've been using the CBD oil, but I found that I have to take it as and when I'm feeling anxious rather than a daily supplement, because it tastes really nasty and the oil is kind of it's a bit potent when you put it in your mouth. So that begs the question, is why make gummies? Now, the reason people made CBD gummies is because, again, the oil tastes a bit nasty and you've got to take like a quite a big dab on your tongue, and the oil tastes a bit rubbish. The oil's very, very expensive, and it's just not fun. You don't sit there dabbing oil into the back of your throat, and especially say you're out and about, or you're traveling, or you travel for work, and you're using it as a pain relief. You don't want to be like opening this like pipette in the middle of the office meeting and just like dabbing in some oil. So I would say that the reason CBD gummies exist is because it's a more convenient way to take it, and like, who doesn't like sweets or candy? If you're American, like, sweets are just great. You just like clunk. Hey, you could be anywhere. You could be laying in the park, being like, "Hey man, what's going on? I'm having a great day in the park. Sun's shining. I'm feeling a bit anxious. Clunk. Let's take one of these CBD gummies. I'm feeling pretty fly." And that to me is way worth it, because before I knew that they made gummies, I was always kind of like, oh, I'll try mix it in with tea. So I used to drop pipette into some tea and drink it with tea to get rid of the nasty taste. And then I'd kind of like put it into all kinds of stuff, to put into foods, if you're having like a yogurt or something, or a smoothie. But, it wasn't as effective as taking it in orally directly into your mouth rather than mix it in with something else. But when the gummies were released, I thought, what a great idea. And the lovely people at Yummy Nutrition actually sent me these to try. I've worked with them before, and I did a video on melatonin. Does melatonin help people with autism sleep? I will leave a link for that up in the description above here, so you guys can check that out as well. But this company is really, really nice. These are all, this is a vegan product as well, which I really, really like. And this is the product we are talking about today. So these are the Yummy Nutrition Recover and De-Stress CBD 60 Gummies food supplement. Take one a day. These are grape flavor, and it tells you in the back here what it's got in it. So it's got a bit of vitamin E, vitamin C, and the cannabidiol, which is a CBD, has 10 milligrams per serving, and one serving is one CBD gummy. So let's get them out and have a look. They smell phenomenal. These things smell amazing. So this is what they look like. These are just like the little green kind of gummy sweets. There's nothing amazing about the look of them. I know a lot of people kind of make CBD gummy bears and gummy whatever, but little gummies like these are really cool, and they're a bit more grown up as well. You're taking like a box of bear sweets to like your meeting again. You look kind of a little bit childish, maybe, I don't know, but I just feel like this is way more like professional, slick, and like grown up and stuff like that. They smell amazing. The texture, it's really, really gummy. Like, this encompasses just like a normal sweet that you'd buy like any other sweet. The smell is really, really grapey, and I really like it. And yeah, so it's really chewy. It's full of flavor, and this is something I noticed when I did the video with the melatonin gummies. They were strawberry flavor, and they absolutely tasted exactly like strawberry. These are such a good flavor. Oh man. So this is the CBD gummy pack. As you can see there, it's got all the information on the front, and then it has all the nutritional information on the back. And you can also reach out to the company on social media. They're really, really cool. I tweet them all the time and Instagram them and stuff like that. So please check them out on social media as well, because they're super, super awesome. If you're interested, I did a video on the CBD oil for Aspergers Syndrome and autism, and I'll leave that in a card above as well if you want to go and check that out, because it's obviously related to CBD gummies, because CBD oil, so I thought you might actually want to check that out. Okay, so now we've gone over the idea, the ideologies, the taste, the smells, the textures, the type of sweets these are, what type of gummies these are. What effect did they have on me? So like I said, I have been using CBD oil for about a year, and I used to take it daily, but the taste was so nasty that I used to take it like every other day. And then obviously now I just take it as and when I'm feeling anxious, and it takes a little while to get into your system, and then it takes a while for it to kind of just kick in, and it's annoying that I can't just take it in the morning, but it's nice to have it there as a backup. Now I've been taking these, like I told you, this is the 5th day taking these CBD gummies, and I gotta tell you that it is the best like relaxer I guess I've had ever. So when I don't take the CBD, I feel kind of like on edge, a bit like uptight and a bit worried, and anything can trigger me at any one time. But when I take the CBD gummies, it kind of just chills me a little bit more than usual, but it also makes me not like stress out about the smaller things that would really tick me off during the day. But like the small things that would tick me off during the day, it doesn't trigger those things. But something I will make you aware of, it's not a cure for anxiety or a cure for being stressed. What it does is it gets rid of most of it. Yeah. So with autism, there are going to be things that are going to trigger you and cause meltdowns, but this will eliminate, I would say, a good 80 to 90% of it. I have to tell you that these are the best things I've ever seen. I was so excited when I seen these sweets, so I reached out to the company and said, hey look, I'd love to do a video on them, and they were kind enough to send me this bottle of them, which is absolutely amazing. And I find that taking them in gummy format is way nicer than taking them in oil format. And so to me, the effect, it definitely helps with like aches and pains. I used to wake up with like really numb hands, and my feet and hands ache a lot. But now having the CBD gummies, I actually haven't had those aches since taking them, because I'm taking them during the day, every day, and it's been like consistently now for 5 days. So I'm feeling pretty awesome when I wake up, and I'm feeling super more chilled, relaxed, and it's making me a bit more productive with my work and things like that I'm doing for YouTube. So what are the side effects of CBD? There aren't really any side effects from CBD. A lot of people say that it can make you a bit more drowsy, a bit more sleepy, and I've experienced that with CBD, but only when I'm already feeling a bit tired during the day. It's kind of like if you're feeling a bit tired and then you take like a sleepy tea or some warm milk, you're gonna feel way more chilled and way more tired because it's making you a bit more sleepy. So CBD is kind of like that. If you're feeling really tired anyway and you take some CBD, there's a potential that you could feel a little bit more sleepy. I'm not like dangerously sleepy, you're not gonna fall asleep at your desk or at the wheel of a car, but I'm just saying that, like, you know, that it could be a side effect, but it's not really a side effect. So, do I prefer CBD gummies to CBD oil? Yes, 100%. And I think I'm going to get a subscription with this company to actually have CBD gummies every 2 months. Get a bottle of these, and just this is awesome. I love it. I can't believe how good this is. Awesome. So if you want to know where to get your hands on your very own tub of CBD gummies like this, I will leave a link in the description below. So I will leave all the links for that in the description below, so you can get your hands on these very CBD gummies if you're really interested in it. I'm pretty sure these guys ship worldwide, but don't hold me to it. Make sure you check out the website first and all the small print. But yeah, awesome. I highly, highly recommend these, and I highly recommend the company. They're a Manchester-based UK company that make fantastic supplements. Peace.